Hey guys, it's Pichu and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're doing another concept video challenge. The concept for today is going to be designing outfits based on the solar planets in the solar system. Yes, I am counting Pluto. They literally keep taking Pluto on and off of the list of if it's a planet or not. So we're gonna just keep it as 9 planets. But we're gonna start off with 3 planets. The first outfit will be inspired on Mercury. If you don't know your planets for any strange, odd reason, it is the very first planet in the solar system closest to the sun. I believe it is also one of the smaller planets, not counting Pluto. It is like the smallest planet. According to Google, because I'm too lazy to click on a bunch of websites, according to Google, one Earth day, as in our 24 hours for a day cycle, for the Earth to make a whole spin for itself, is 59 Earth days for Mercury. Yes, it takes 59. It takes almost 2 months to do a full 24-hour spin in Mercury time, I suppose. The length of a year for Mercury is 88 days, so it does take 88 days for it to do a full revolution around the sun. It is a really fast planet because it's so close to the sun. So I kind of wanted to inspire the outfit basically on like kind of like a racer or like fast fashion. I don't know how to explain it, but something more like loose and very like boom, boom, boom. So I had a lot of concepts for this outfit. Mercury ended up being like a very cool styled outfit, I should say. I really wanted to use more gray because Mercury is like kind of the color of the moon. Like it's just everything's dead, it's burnt, it's so close to the sun, like what can you expect, right? So I wanted to make it like kind of dull but still like interesting. So what I ended up doing is using a top called Blending In. It is from a store outfit. You'd have to buy it in order to get this one, but I put that on because it has like the racer checkerboard like race car vibes to it, just to show how fast it is. I did try on a bunch of pants. There's not a lot of pants I really like in the game yet. I went ahead and used the black like sweatpants as the bottoms, and then I also put on tennis shoes because you're running. Mercury fast, Mercury go fast fast. So we put on some tennis shoes just to add on to the speedy factor. I was conflicted with the hair. I changed the hair around multiple times. I wanted it in a ponytail because you're going fast, you don't want like the wind blowing, but it's like there's no wind in space, I think. So I was like, let me just pick like a shorter hair option. It's really hard to dye hair grays and whites in this game unless they're a really, really light color. I did not want to spend a lot of time on it. I found a more gray hairstyle later in the video, but for now I was just using this really pretty like white and pink. I believe you get that from the fireworks season. So the main goal for this outfit was just to make it kind of look cool but also racer. I didn't want to go like the motorcyclist route. I guess I could have went like biker vibes, but I didn't really want to go to biker vibe. I wanted to go like this person just really fast. They get stuff done. The headphones, I really thought that was like a super good idea. The sunglasses, I really like the sunglasses at first because it's like you're running. Mercury's just spinning around super fast, you know, but I guess it's spinning faster on the sun but not spinning itself very fast. We spin faster than Mercury, which is kind of crazy. I did kind of want to put on a masquerade thing because it's just so close to the sun, like it's blaringly hot, but I decided to take that off. It didn't make sense. I did want it to wear a little backpack. I was trying really hard not to associate with the Greek gods specifically with all the planets. I might do that in a separate video. I do unfortunately fall prey to this when I'm doing Mercury, so it took me a really long time and I was trying to figure out maybe what bag I should wear and what this and what that. Decided to take it all off. I scrapped it. I put on a cute black bag because I thought it was actually really, really cute in general. I want to incorporate a lot of the bags and handheld items. We're not going to be running around with bags, at least not yet. At least they're not like that tantalizing to want to wear them. For the makeup, I wanted to give her the white eyebrows and the closest to blackish, grayish eyes I could possibly find. I gave her cute little rings, some gloves, and also like the star little bracelet. I thought she came out really well. I did feel like she was missing something, which was indeed the hair. I wanted to do a different hair look, so I changed the hair completely. She looks really cute. I like this wavy bob on her a lot better. I did go ahead and change part of the headpieces as well until I found something I liked. I decided to attempt to dye that plaid bow that comes with ribbon welts. Didn't really work out very well. So I fell prey to the messenger god Hermes on accident again. So I put on a little hat for her, but honestly, it kind of works. She looks like she's gonna go run some errands. So I dyed the hat as closely to gray as I possibly could, which wasn't very close to gray. I wasn't gonna spend all my little prismy star thingamajiggies onto the hat piece, so that's how that came out. But this is how she looks. This is a spin around. She is really cute. I still really enjoy making her. I really did not know what direction I was going in at first when I was making this character, but she looks a lot better now. I would give it like 6 or 7 out of 10. Only in the sense is like, this is definitely like an errand outfit. It looks weird, but honestly, this is definitely something I would wear minus the hat. It's something I would genuinely wear. I like stuff like that. And then in game, it actually does not look that bad. It looks pretty good. The next planet we're gonna try to design is Mother Earth itself, Miss Gaia, the queen of nature. So at first I was trying to see if I could make the purification outfit work and like go with like a really nice subtle green hairstyle. I did spend some time on it. I decided I didn't want to do it. I wanted to do Earth a favor and really make the outfit as elegant and as natural looking as possible. I feel like Silvergale Aria's dress is just such a huge statement piece, so I went ahead and threw that on. I decided to dye the outfit into very earthy tones. I know a lot of people think of the color blue when they look at Earth and like blues and greens. I just feel like if you look at like the rest of the planets in our solar system, the Earth is technically the most green out of all of them. So I really wanted to emphasize the greenery, the nature, plant life on Earth. I also gave her a scarf that goes around her arms, kind of to signify water and the flow of water also. Originally, I did have the hair blue, but I decided to make it a blondish color because I didn't really like the blue tones. I did go through a lot of blue tones. I didn't really like them. I didn't want the hair to be the statement piece, so I decided to remove the blue and just keep it as like a blonde, a nice blonde. And then for the headpiece, of course, I just wanted to add as many floral pieces as I possibly could. I wanted to go with kind of like a silver tone theme because on Silvergale Aria, I did keep the silver plates silver. So I wanted to make everything else as silver as I possibly could. If I did have the color scheme for it or the dye for it, I would definitely dye everything silver, which honestly, it looks really good. I usually always stick with gold and stuff, but I thought the silver was like very pretty, very complimentary. I did change the flowers more to a brown. They could have been any color, but I really wanted the dress to be the statement piece. So it's also a neutral brown tone. And then I started adding like the necklaces. I used the unfading leaves from the neckwear. It's from the most recent banner. I also put on like the armlet bangles. I wanted to change those as silvery white also, but I don't have those. So I just decided to default as a golden or a brownish tone for it, just to keep it like on the earthy feel. I changed the jewel inside of the bangles to be a green color because, you know, it's a nice little accessory to keep green. And then I used the Blooming Dream armlets on her arms. I did go ahead and unlock the Bustlefly song color palette just to make them white. Then I tried to make them like green, like the flowers green and stuff, but it wasn't really working out as much as I wanted it to, and I didn't really want to unlock more green tones. I didn't want to use all my dying stars, so I went ahead and just used the free stuff for that. Then we move on to the makeup. Obviously, we're gonna do like the freshest look as we possibly could. So I did a lot of greens and yellows. I didn't really know what to do for the eyebrows. I think I just picked like something that looked motherly, which ended up being Autumn Shadows. Long lashes, of course. We used Blossoming Stars eye contacts for the eyeballs. And then, of course, I went with the darkest lipstick because, I don't know, it feels more earthy. It feels less synthetic, you know? I wanted to make the outfit look as natural colored as possible. I really like the way this outfit came out. This is actually my favorite one. I really like how Earth came out. Gaia is pretty. She slays. She slays. I did end up adding some eurekas just for the fun of it. So, you know, we got the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. We got some bugs on her hands. We got flying, feathery, angel-y level 10 piece for the headpiece. And then for the bottom piece, I did do the swaying lotus for the feet just because it's, you know, it's life on planet Earth. I just happened to have everything in green. I don't know why. Every time I level up my eureka, they either end up being red red or they end up being green. So I just happened to have everything I needed for the Eureka. And this is how Gaia looks when she's in the Wishing Woods. She looks so pretty. Like, her back to the camera is so pretty. I was kind of mesmerized by that. But these are some of the pictures I took with her. Here's some close-up. She's really pretty. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what it is, but this part on the Wishing Woods next to the big glowing stone, or like the very last sovereign, my game like loses frames. I did notice putting the camera into profile mode did make the lagging stop, like my FPS stop from dropping so bad. But this outfit is really pretty. In nature, it's so pretty. I did a lot of photography with this outfit. It's just so pretty to me. I didn't think I was gonna like this like military green as much as I do, but I really do. I just think it complements everything. I think the greens and the yellows and the browns like complement each other so well. Nothing really overpowers the other. You know what I'm saying? Very pretty. Last but not least, we got Jupiter. The biggest, most gargantuan, huge gas planet in our solar system. So with Jupiter, obviously, we don't really have a lot of orange outfits, but thank the Lord that we finally have a dyeing system. So I went ahead and tried my hardest not to waste a lot of dye, because I did not want to spend hours looking for the best dress and for the best orange colors. Luckily, Jupiter is a mix of oranges, yellows, off-whites, cream colors, and whites. So I kind of could like mix and match a lot. While dyeing the outfit, I did decide to use Timeless Melody. I did pick like a wavy brown hairstyle because I didn't really want the hair to be too crazy, really, since the dress is gonna already be a little too crazy in my own tastes. I did lower the glossiness down in the hair just because I thought the shininess looks really, really weird on this hairstyle. For the socks, I decided to use something black. I wanted to make her outfit just stand out more than anything else underneath her. Then we move on to the shoes. I really like these orange pointed shoes, heartwarming glow, but I ultimately decided to use Crimson Feathers. I did use the default look to it that I got with the 4th Evo, the last Evo. I just thought they were pretty. I also used them because they really do make you look taller. I think there's the Wishful Rosa shoes that also make you tall, but I feel like Crimson Feathers high heels make you so tall. As for the hair accessory, I did do something a little bit slightly modest with them. I basically was going to use Star C's star hairpiece, but I remember we had another star beret and I really liked it, so I did dye them. I dyed it orange and I think I kept the silver lining part silver. It looked really cute. I thought she looked really good. Making this orange outfit made me feel like I was just making another like fall or autumn dress, so it was a little awkward, but also I was like, I never get to mess around with the color orange. There's just not enough orange in the game right now. The headpieces, I was so close in putting on the Crimson Feather yellow winged hairpiece. It just looks like it fits so well, but I decided not to use it because I would throw that and like Silvergale Aria's headpiece on everything, and I don't think that's fair. I did use Flutterstorm earrings, the orange variant version of it. I did put on Cape Letter. I think Cape Letter goes with everything. The neck piece, I used the Autumn Outfits neck piece. I can't remember the name of it. And then for the makeup, I used Orange Tone Golden Petal Drip. The contacts, I really liked Crimson Feathers. I really like how the statement pieces for this outfit design is the red spot in the middle of Timeless Melody, and also if you look at Nikki's eyes, because they are glowing, flaring red, like the storm on Jupiter. So this is how the outfit looks with all of the Eurekas attached to it. I thought it looked really cool. I think the red really like helps this outfit come to life. She's actually so pretty. Taking pictures with this outfit was also fun. I got to use the warm tone light sources. I usually do use them, but not the super warm tone ones because I can never get it to work. But with this outfit and its colors, it was really nice. I did crank up the saturation a little bit more than I usually do, just to really like show off that the outfit is orange. I know in the wardrobe, the colors look a little bit more muted and pastel, but like playing around with the lighting effects and saturation really changes like the color combination for the dress in general. It's really cool. Bada bing, bada boom. That is Gaia. That is Jupiter, and that is Mercury. Comment down below which one you like the most. If you want to name the Nikki outfits, you guys can go ahead, feel free to do that down below. I do want to name the Earth one Gaia because it just fits. But if you have a name for Jupiter and Mercury, definitely let me know. If you are interested in any of these outfits, they will of course be on my lookbook, and I will have them also in the description in case you are interested in having it for yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.